Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted my last video. I just wanted to post a short video. Hopefully this is short of what's growing under my soltech lighting. I have 2 lights hanging above here. And on this shelf is these are some of my most favorite plants out of my collection. So let's get started, guys. Right here in the front, I have what is this? A gray ghost. I've had this plant forever and it's never put out 1 leaf. It came with 2 leaves, but somehow the other leaf died out and I finally put it in the fluval stratum, and I did this maybe 2 days or 3 days ago, so let's see what happens. Behind that is a variegated purple passion plant. I've gotten this plant off of Etsy. I had high hopes for it because you guys know I love regular purple passion, but this plant has taken a very long time to grow. But I still love it, but I wish it would grow quicker. Behind that is Hoya Kalina. This plant is growing really well, guys. I do see a millibug there, which I'm gonna have to take care of. Next to it is some type of Carnosa Splash Hoya. I've had this Hoya forever also, and it's finally started growing. Guys, can you believe I finally got a humidifier? So the humidifier has really helped tremendously, because these Hoyas were not doing shit before I got the humidifier. Now they're finally growing. This is some type of super silver. I'm not sure, something with a K, I can't remember the name. Next to it is a Hoya Silver Lady. I recently just got this plant within the last 2 weeks. Just waiting for it to start growing. Next to it is my Florida Mint Ghost. This plant I've had for 2 years, and it came with 3 huge leaves, and it pretty much died back to a stump. So this basically just started over. It was in my prop box forever and ever. It was finally out here living its best life, starting to finally grow. Behind that is a Hoya Kalina. This plant also came back from the grave. It was down to 0 leaves and a little teeny, maybe a 1/4 of an inch stump with no leaves, no nothing, just a few straggly roots, and it's grown back. It was in a prop box for months and months, and now it's finally out. I put out these 2 huge leaves since it's been out, and it does sun stress very easy. Behind that is a gray ghost. Let me take it out, guys. You guys can have a little better look. This plant started off with 2 leaves and has grown all of these leaves since I've had it. Haven't had it really for too long either. Next to that is a Hoya Calistophilia, Varigata. So I had to start these 2 back because I've had them in Leca. Well, guys, I have all of my Hoyas in Leca, but Leca wasn't really doing it for me because it was drying out too fast on the surface. A lot of the plants had died. So this is one I have here. This is one of my favorite Hoyas of all time. And this is the second one, which is they're both the same, but it's fucking beautiful. Right here I have a Syngonium tricolor. This plant is tiny, super tiny. It has a new leaf coming out. I'm looking forward to that. This is one of my favorite Syngoniums also, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that one performs for me. Next to it is Hoya Calistophilia, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I could be wrong with the pronunciation. This plant is doing well. I've had the mother plant from this, but she got root millet, so I had to propagate it, and I made this one and also this one, and I made like 3 or 4. I gave my best friend one. Behind this is Hoya Calistophilia, which again, guys, I could be mispronouncing the name, but it's something like that. So this is Super Splash. Again, this Hoya came with 2 leaves. It had 2 leaves for months and months and months and months, until I got my humidifier and it finally started putting out new leaves, which I'm so happy about. Behind that is a, hold on guys, there's so much stuff over here. This is a Hoya Matilde, supposed to be a Super Splash. The splash is all right. I'm not too crazy about it. I'm not too overly impressed with the splash. Okay. Next to that is, hold on guys, there's just so much stuff. Give me time, guys. This is a Hoya Calina outer variegation. This also came as a very small, a few leaves on the plant, but it's grown tremendously since I've had it. Let me just move this out the way, guys. There's some goodies back here. This right here is a Hoya, I think a VL9 or a Hoya GPS something, GPS 720 or 740. This is such a cute plant, but I have such a difficult time growing it. I've probably had 3 or 4 of these, and this is the only one that survived, and it's really not doing super great. It's grown and it stopped growing, but it's still here, so I'm gonna have hope for it. Next to that is a Hoya AH047. You guys just see my cat just go crazy. This one I'm not really too impressed with either. It had a few issues. This is a propagation also, but I'm just not really too impressed with how it's been doing. It survived, but it's not really putting out any new growth. Next to that is the Hoya, what the hell is this thing called again? Something, I just forgot. I just showed you the other one, which was its other propagation. Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite right here. And, oh goodness, hold on, guys. This is a Hoya Waliniana Varigata. You guys can just see how, and once again, this plant started from like probably 3 leaves. I've had it for a few months and it's grown tremendously, guys. Tremendously. I love this plant. And I have no problem with this plant. From the moment I got it, it started growing from day one. They say this one is very hard to ship, but it came to me in perfect shape. I'm gonna do a propagation of this one very soon. Behind that, we have a Albo Monstera, which I'm gonna do a video on very soon. This came out of my prop box. Behind that, we have, hold on guys. I forgot the name of this Hoya, something like a BUH something, if I remember correctly. This one was in my prop box for like forever also when I finally took it out. It was in there because I really wasn't, I'm not really too crazy on all green plants. So that's why I was in there for forever. This is another one which I don't know the name to. If anybody knows the name, you can leave it in the comments. This right here was in my prop box forever also, with like maybe a leaf, 1 leaf, and it's grown all of these leaves since I've made these trellises for it. Let me just show off this plant again, the Waliniana Varigata. Just look how, this plant looks so delicate, but I promise you guys it's not delicate. I'm gonna propagate this and make a fuller basket. Okay guys, wow, let me see. see, move this back over here. This is one of my Wilbur graves. And this plant started from exactly 2 leaves and has grown all of this. Look at this variegation, guys. Look at this, look at this. And this only started since I put the humidifier in the room. I used to be a person who never really thought humidifiers made a huge difference, but I promise you they make a huge, huge, huge difference. Okay, back here we have this is some type of, what is this? This is a Carnosa caramel splash. I'm not super crazy about this plant. I just bought it because of the splash, of course, but I'm not super duper crazy. But it's been a really steady grower since I made this trellis for it. Okay, guys, let me move some things back because there's so much stuff over here. Let me see. I just watered these plants today also. This is my favorite Hoya, guys. Hold on. Just moving some stuff around. Hold on. Gotta be gentle. Here. Now. Hold on, guys. Let me just. Now, this is my favorite Wilbur graves. Here. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to catch you where it's not getting so much light. Hold on, guys. Look at that leaf. Look at that. Look at that leaf. Look at all of this. And in the next video, I'm going to show you guys when I first got this plant. It came as a small cutting with, I think, these 2, maybe 3 leaves down here. And it's grown all of this. Can you guys believe that? And just each leaf is like crazily splashed. If y'all know me, I love a splashy Hoya, and I also love a variegated plant. So I hope this is really coming through in the video, guys. I'm trying my best with the lighting that I have right now. But this bad boy, you guys just stay tuned for the next video, which I promise you is not going to be for months. It's not going to take forever. So behind that, we have a Philadelphum Pedatum Varigata, Variegated Pedatum. Look at this leaf, guys. Look at this shit. Look at this plant. Oh, this was actually the second one I bought. It came as a 1-leaf cutting. This is its first leaf it put out. Well, actually, no. That's the first leaf it put out. Then it put this leaf out. I was working on that leaf. But this was the first one that I bought, which, look at this, guys. Look at this variegation. So when I bought this, like, I had to have a second one just to have, because this, how often do you see a variegation like this high quality of variegation offered? So I had to buy the second one. This was the first leaf that it put out, which was a little damaged, but it was fine. Then it put this amazing leaf out, guys. Then it put this one out. And now that's this one. So, I mean, like, that plant is so dope. So dope. So, here is a panned out view of this right here. Soltech lights, guys. I really swear by these lights. I swear by them. I have 3 of them, and my plants have been growing like crazy. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.